What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about stellar lumens today, XLM. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get into it, okay? Here we are at about 33.7 cents right now. Finding higher lows, yes. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame because I think this RSI looks really good. Look at how good that is, right? Just like this was really bad, this right here is really good. Staying above the 50, getting overbought, not getting oversold, not even daring to get below the 40. It's beautiful. It looks really good, and I think that you probably continue moving higher in a very short amount of time. Like, I mean, we're on the 15-minute time frame, so by the time most of you guys watch this, I would expect that we are above this price here, which that's at about 34.2 cents. So we'll probably be, I don't know, anywhere from like 34.5 cents to 35 cents, somewhere in this area. 15-minute time frame keeps moving up. It's rather volatile, so up and then probably down and then up again and then down, right? You're going to continue your path upwards. If we look at the 1 hour time frame here, bullish as well. You haven't really started to get overbought yet. You haven't seen those consistent overbought readings, so I think that the bigger moves are on their way. 4 hour time frame getting up there to the overbought zone. Yeah, so as time progresses, probably not today, but tomorrow to end the week, I would expect that we start to really grow. Maybe at the end of this week, we are above this zone as a whole, which would imply that we are at prices, above 37 cents, 36 cents by the end of the week. It's very possible. I do suspect that by the end of the month, which is next week's end, I think that we will be working our way up to our all-time high area, right? We'll be working our way up to this 57 cent, let's say 55 cent to 65 cent area. If we're not here by the end of the month, I would suspect that we're only higher, okay? On our path to riches and glory, breaking out of this bull flag that you have, right? Very, very discernible bull flag right there. That target, by the way, that measured move would take you up to about, I think, $1.90 is what we've decided it to be, right? From a low here to the high there, right? That low's a little bit lower. But right, come on, like right there, that's a little bit lower still, come on. Right there. It's still, whatever. That puts us at a dollar, basically $1.84. $1.85, something around there. Makes sense to me. You probably do go higher than that, though, right? Because, again, this move, while it was very bullish, and it did happen after you consolidated for multiple years, this next move is what's likely going to be the move that breaks you out into new all-time highs. A move like that, it could find turbulence along the way, but you're also going to be in price discovery where there's not a whole lot of turbulence. I think, and I actually strongly suspect that this next move will be stronger than the last move. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes, right? At any rate, I definitely think we'll see new all-time highs. From a high to a low here on the fibs, the overall all-time high to the low of this consolidation phase, which you're breaking out of, right? 245, 246 would be the minimum target here. From the high to the low, the minimum target there is 154. Measure move is at $1.85, so something in that general area, right? I think there's more pointing toward these targets that are above $2, so that's kind of what I'm running with personally. I wonder, just for fun, what about the high to low here? Did this do anything? Let's see. Come on now, there we go. Delete all these other fibs, maybe. Get them out of here. Oh, look at that, actually, though. These are lining up very well. Look at that. Right there, that $1.50 area and this $2.15 area lining up pretty well with an OG fib back here, man. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Anything else lining up there? I mean, that 1272 is pretty close, yeah. I want to delete this. Hold on. Just see 3113, you hit the money zone, yeah. 200, 886, 1618. You're still respecting this fib. It's crazy. It's such an it's not insignificant because this is your very this is a foundational area of your price. Your very first all-time high, your very first low after that in this consolidation phase. I mean, it's kind of historical, I suppose. It would be really cool, man, if like a decade later you're still finding significance. And I mean, arguably you are, debatably you are. I really do think, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. I really do think that XLM will see targets above $2, but certainly if it doesn't reach $2, there are plenty of reasons to stop above $1.50, around $1.80, or even just really close to $2, right? Weekly RSI here, bouncing off the 50. We got the green close last week. We're looking for it this week. I really do suspect that by the end of this week, you're only down 1%. I think, man, by the end of this week, hell, by the end of today, you'll probably be flipping this thing green. We got 3 days, 22 hours left. If we're not up here, if we're not at like 37 cents, 36.5 cents by the end of this week, it's because we're only higher, right? So I think this thing definitely will turn green, confirming that we have a higher low in the RSI, that we're bouncing off the 50, an area that we once found resistance at recently. Finding support off it now is a very good signal that we're probably going to hit that overbought zone. When we hit the overbought zone from this area, I would suspect something rather robust that looks much like this, right? And it doesn't have to be, this took 1, 2, 3 weeks to achieve. Maybe the next move is just as big or bigger, but it takes 4, 5, 6 weeks to achieve, 7 or 8 weeks to achieve. Who knows? It could be by the end of March that we're up at our target area of like $1.84 to $2.40, somewhere in that zone, probably closer to $2.20. Could be by the end of March that we're there, but it also could be the end of April, or not the end of April, sorry, the beginning of April. I mean, sure, the end of April too, why not? But at any rate, I would suspect that stellar lumens at this next area probably consolidates either a very comparable amount to this phase here or something that is somewhat significant. I don't think that it'll be I don't think you'll consolidate longer than this phase. I mean, it's possible, but likely something of that kind of sort. I think you would consolidate for a couple months, maybe whenever it comes to end of May, beginning of June, late June, something like that. That's whenever we could break out and see higher targets again, right? Because I really do think that this overall is the first part of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part series that's taking XLM all the way up to prices that are inevitably going to be, I mean, I think around $10 or higher, but we'll see how that goes. I've got nothing else to say for you guys. I feel like I did a lot of talking in this video. I mean, I do a lot of talking in every video, but it was less TA and more talk. But hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye.